Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we'll be doing a full body flow. Let's get started on our knees, facing the top of our mat, sitting back, taking a deep breath in, extending the spine nice and tall, shoulders back. And as you exhale, dropping that compression, letting your spine loose. The next one is inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bringing the arms forward and letting your spine relax. Gaze is down. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale forward. Let's go for two more like this. Let's come forward into our tabletop position, hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips, not on our toes, on the tops of our feet. Let's take a deep breath in, dropping that belly button, shifting the gaze up as high as you can. And as you exhale, let's curl that belly button into our spine, arcing up as high as you can. Moving with your breath. Let's go for our last one. Coming into our tabletop, let's thread the left hand under the right, just hovering and opening up to the left. We're here for 4, inhaling to go under and exhaling to lift. Last one. And let's repeat on the other side. Coming into our tabletop position, back is straight. We're gonna go for some shoulder rolls, back and up, rolling the shoulders back and up. Feel free to move your neck. And let's switch directions, shoulders going forward. Back into our tabletop, let's walk those knees forward and let's lay on our back. Knees knees up in our tabletop position. And we're gonna go for some toe taps. Nothing is moving other than your legs with your abs, not doming, and they are the ones helping to move your feet. Let's come to center, staying there. Let's add our head lift, hands behind your head, and as you go down, let's lift and get those shoulder blades off the mat. Being careful not to dome, squeezing the belly button into our spine. Keep the elbows out. And let's hold the shoulder blades up off the mat. Keep the tapping going, keeping the elbows out. And let's come to center, drop the head, drop the toes. Let's bring our hands to our sides. We're gonna go for some glute bridges. During your glute bridges, making sure toes are pointing forward, knees are not falling in or out. They're staying aligned with your hips. And let's inhale to lift, squeezing the glutes as you get to the top as high as you can. Exhaling to come back down. Keeping the core nice and strong, keeping it straight, no curves up or down. And let's keep going for 8. Hovering just slightly as you get to the bottom of the mat. And 1. Let's stay up there and let's pulse for 8. And 1, squeezing at the top, staying lifted. Let's lift the right heel up and down, left heel up and down, and alternate. Keeping lifted. Making sure your knees are parallel, not falling in or out. All right, let's come down. And let's pull the knees in for a quick stretch and pause here. And we'll do that one more time. All right, taking the knees out into your bridge position. And let's get up for 8. And 1, staying at the top, staying lifted. Let's pulse for 8. And 1, squeeze, staying lifted. All right, let's lift the right heel and down, left heel and down. Keeping the knees parallel, staying lifted. Last one on each side. And let's come on down. Let's squeeze the knees into our chest, pull in. And let's slowly roll onto our left side. One hip on top of the other. Both legs straight, feet are pointed. And let's lift right leg for 8. And 1, staying up there. Let's go forward, up, and back. Trying to keep the hips aligned. We're here for 8. Halfway there. Two. And 1. Let's come back to center, lifting the right leg up slightly. Let's go for forward leg circles, keeping the toes pointed, tiny little circles for 8. Feeling the burn, we're at 1, and let's switch directions for 8. And 1. Let's bring that leg down. You can go ahead and roll over to the other side. I'm just going to flip over so I'm still facing you, and let's repeat. Starting with our leg lifts, keeping one hip over top of the other. Toes are pointed, staying lifted, shoulders back. And let's lift for 8. And 1, tap front and tap back for 8. Halfway there. And 1. Let's come back to center into our leg circles. Yep. Staying lifted slightly. Let's go forward for 8. And 1, switch directions for 8. And 1. Let's bring that down, coming forward into our plank position. Let's lift up into our down dog, walking the legs forward as high as you can. And let's come into a standing position. Staying here, let's lift that right leg back. And as we're going to go into some forward leg lifts, you're going to bring that leg up into a forward knee bend. Right leg is behind, you're coming up and lifting up and back. We're here for 10. Moving the arms as you go. Two and 1. Let's come into center. Coming into the center of our mat. Right side leg lifts for 10. Just up as high as you can. 9. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to facing forward on our mat. We're going to go for our leg lifts towards the back, hands at center, and let's go for 10. 2, and 1. Let's come to face forward, feet just a little bit more than hip width distance apart, toes pointing outwards. Taking a deep breath in, reaching up, and exhale, coming down into our squat position. And we're gonna reach over to our left and back in for 6, 3, and 1. Let's come up, give the legs a quick little shake. Taking a deep breath in, reaching up, exhaling, coming into center, and let's go for our side bends on the right for 6, and 1. Let's come back up, hands at center. We're here for 6 squats, squeezing as you get to the top. And let's go for 6. And 1. Squeeze at the top. Let's go back to facing to the top of our mat. Let's repeat our leg series with our leg lifts on our left leg. Left leg is back, coming forward in our knee bend to the front and moving your hands with yourself. Let's come on up for 10. 2, and 1. Coming into center, leg lifts to the left and up. We're here for 10. 9, 2, and 1. Facing forward, leg lifts to the back, arms at center, and we're here for 10. And 1. Coming into center, taking a deep breath in, reaching up, and as you exhale, let's come into a forward fold. Quick little ragdoll, let the spine loose, shaking out the arms. And if you can, reach for the mat, otherwise bend your knees until you can get there. Let's push back into our down dog. Bending the knees, and let's shift the weight forward into our plank position and down onto our knees. Adjusting your hands ever so slightly so you can be comfortable in your plank position, moving the knees back so you can come into your plank. Getting off the knees, back is straight, and let's come down into bending our arms at 90 degrees. And up. We are here for 10. Keeping the belly button tucked in. And 1. Sitting back. Just giving the arms a little break. We're gonna go back whenever you're ready. Off of the toes, keeping the back straight into your plank position, and let's go for shoulder taps. Final 2 on each side. Walking the hands forward, getting the toes under, curled under. Let's lift up into our down dog. Shifting the weight forward into your plank. Coming down and out and into your down dog. And last one. Let's come down onto our knees, taking a seat back off of the arms and the wrists. Coming back into our tabletop position, we're going to lift our leg and opposite arm at the same time, pretty much like a leg lift that we typically do, except we're gonna add a straight arm out. Left leg out, right arm is gonna lift up. We're here for 10. And 1. Let's come into center and do the same thing on the other side. Right leg is out, left arm is lifting up with you. We're here for 10. Two, one. Coming into center, let's walk the knees forward. Let's come back and sit down. Laying on our back now, we're gonna end off with some final ab work. Hands on your thighs. You're gonna squeeze and lift up until your fingertips touch your knees, keeping the belly button tight, pulling it in against your spine so you're not doming for each of these lifts. And we're here for 10. And 1. On this next one, let's keep the hands together. We're gonna shift them to be on the outside of our right thigh, and we're gonna lift up until our elbow is at our knee, or close enough, trying to keep the toes flat on the mat. And let's sit up on this sideways for 8. Just like that. Two and 1. Bringing the hands to the other thigh on your left side, squeezing to lift until your elbow touches your knee for 8. 2 and 1. Bringing the hands to our side, both legs are in our tabletop position. Right leg is lifting and extending out, coming straight back up as high as you can for 10. Keeping the toes pointed or flat. And 1. Into tabletop, let's repeat on the left for 10. And 1. Both legs in tabletop, let's put them together. Both legs are going to shift over to the right as best as you can. Let's move my hand out of the way. Squeezing to lift back up. And same thing on the right. I'll put my hands on my stomach. As low as you can. Using the abs to pull them back into center. Last one on each side. Let's drop the knees and let's pull them into our chest. Exhaling and pulling closer, inhaling, slight, like let it go a little bit. And let's extend the left leg out, just on the mat, pulling the right leg in. Let's do some ankle circles. And let's switch directions. And let's switch legs. Pulling in, ankle circles. And let's switch directions. And pull in both legs. Little circles with our lower back. Speeding it up to gain some momentum and lifting yourself up. Let's take a seat back, pushing back. Left foot is on the inside of our right thigh. Taking a deep breath in, reaching up. And as you exhale, let's come forward, reach for our ankles, calves, or toes. And on the next inhale, let's reach up. And exhale, facing forward and going into a side bend here. Let's come on up and switch sides. Forward fold first. Next inhale, let's come on up and go for a side bend. Exhale. And let's come up into our butterfly pose, palms of our feet together, shoulders back, using your elbows to push down on your thighs. This feels especially great after doing all of those side leg circles. Let's come into our cross-legged position. We're gonna reach up for 3 and exhale down to center. Trying to go slower with each inhale and exhale. Holding at the top. Our last one. And you're all done for today. Let me know what you thought of today's workout, what you want to see next time, and I'll see you then.